My name is DS Gloria. I have been teaching physics from last 21 years. So our topic of our discussion is diffraction of light, and this is very common topic. The optics. Optics means something related to light. So our topic is diffraction of light. As I have written here, diffraction means different action of light. So question arises, what is different action of light? Normally light travels in a straight line, but very rarely it will deviates from this property. And what is that cause when light deviates from its property? Suppose light is traveling like this, like a straight line, like this, and if some object whose size is very small, how much small? Whose size is comparable with the wavelength of the light. As you know, wavelength of the light is very small. It is of the order of 10 to the power minus 6 meter. So whenever an object of such small size is placed in front the path of the light, at that time the light will deviate from its straight path and fall into the geometrical shadow of the object. So this is an obstacle. Obstacle means object, and this is screen. Screen means the wall, the place at which we are focusing the light, where light is the pattern of the light is obtaining, and suppose this is the shadow of that particular object. So whenever light is going along a straight line and no obstacle is placed in its path, and it falls at this point, as you know, this is the straight path, and light falls at this point. And whenever an obstacle whose size is very small as comparable with the wavelength of the light, then light is no more now a straight line, then it bends from this property, diffract from this section, means now at this time light is doing somewhat different action. So that's why this is different action means diffraction. जैसे विद्याभ्यासार्थी विद्यार्थी होता है, just like different action. So in this phenomenon, light is doing somewhat different action, and this action is called diffraction. So normally sound wave diffraction is very common. So sound wave diffraction, and so diffraction of sound wave means echo, which is common, very common. Now question arises, why diffraction is very common in a sound wave and very rare in light wave? As you know, for diffraction there is a very much common property that the size of the obstacle must be small. So wavelength of the light is very small, and such a small size of obstacle is not easily available. So that's why it is hardly to obtain diffraction in normal way. But the size of the sound wave, and as you know, sound wave is the speed of the sound wave is almost 332 meter per second in vacuum. So whenever such small speed, it means wavelength is very large, and such a large size of obstacle is very common, and so diffraction of sound wave is very common. So this is what I am going to explain you. Diffraction of light is not very common due to its very small wavelength, and diffraction of sound is very common due to its large wavelength. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone.